if a child cannot consent to HRT, then they can't consent to puberty.
If you think like, hey, HRT might be the best for some trans kids, that's your advocation, I don't think you're going to win anything on saying something absolutely stupid and inflammatory like that. That is like the most debate bro I've ever seen in my entire life. There's no way that you said that. That just and not only did you say that, but you thought that that was like the best take for the beginning of the video. You were like, you know what? This will really change people's minds. This is my first time ever seeing you, and this is the way that you decided to present yourself. It's not great, but okay.
Ago talked about me. So he is looking at a tweet. Transphobes love using kids can't consent as an excuse to ban healthcare for trans youth. However, it's interesting that they have no issues with forcing gender reassignment surgeries onto intersex infants.
That's your point of argument? That's where you want to go with this? Okay.
Video is reaction to Alex's coverage of the situation with Ref. How transphobes are weaponizing age of consent against healthcare.
Listen, here I'll be absolutely honest with you guys. To me, I'm very uncomfortable with trans kids getting some kind of hormonal anything. Surgery wise, if your age of consent is like 16 to have sex, then you want to know what? It's kind of on you if they want to get a surgery. Like raise the age of consent, maybe even higher than 18. But that's a different conversation. But I'm extraordinarily uncomfortable with like young people going on like hormones. That being said, all the data seems to show that like it'll improve the outcomes of trans kids to go through some form of gender affirming care. That seems to be the general consensus. Things might change as it's facilitated by a doctor, their parents, and it's a proper diagnosis. It could be a really positive thing because like every single trans person, adult that you ever meet is like, yeah, I kind of knew when I was 7 in some capacity, you know what I mean? That's where I come from. But this is just an idiot argument. Like at least acknowledge how uncomfortable that concept is. What if you get it wrong? And I know some people just hate trans people, but like what if you get it wrong? You know, and that could fuck the kid up. So if you're not concerned with it at all, I'm more skeptical of you.